Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's PitaMan, and I'll be going over the Purifier's ropes today. So to start off, I'll be going over it aesthetically and then getting into the perks. It reads, Fire is the breaking of bonds. Fire is freedom. We must be swift and thorough in our liberation. Serpent's Mouth, causing damage with grenade, reduces your melee cooldown. Serpent's Tail, causing damage with melee, reduces your grenade cooldown. And lastly, Burn Brighter, activating radiance from death distorts nearby enemies. So if we go back, guys, we can see that it scales with both discipline and strength, which is a major plus because of the buffs. Now, depending on how you work your lockout, you can get 100 strength, 90 discipline, vice versa, but don't expect to get your super anytime soon. What I would suggest for PvE content is to get a Crota helm or a helm that has inverse shadow, and for PvP, I would suggest a helm that has either anything that gives you your super with a grenade kill or a melee kill, because that will definitely help your super, because you won't really see it go up much. So the way Burn Brighter works, honestly, it works best for mob enemies, or luckily, if you find the chance to blind a lot of enemies at a control point. All in all, you still might want to rock your hard Praxi Fire though, as a Sunslinger, just because of the reduction in your cooldown is really noticeable. However, the blinding in the enemies would probably come in handy in certain situations, but I feel like basically they're kind of comparable to the Don't Touch Me's. Mainly a PvE helm, the Hunter exotic is, but it can be used effectively in PvP, just used by the right person or the situation. But all in all, they're just kind of there. The Burn Brighter effect, it causes damage to enemies and blinds them, kind of like Helmut Saint 14 or the Flashbang Grenade of a Striker Titan. I haven't been on the other side of it, so I don't really know how it looks, but from what I see in the animation from enemies, it looks like it just blinds them. Maybe suppresses them, like the suppressing grenade, but I think it just blinds them. Aesthetically, it looks really cool. I don't know a shader that goes with it at the moment, but it does look really nice. But guys, I would say when it comes to Prison of Elders or raids or anything like that, I really wouldn't suggest the exotic. I would either go as a Sunslinger with either Light Beyond Nemesis, the exotic helm, or Harder Praxi Fire, because one, you're going to either make a lot of orbs for your teammates and be able to self-res them quicker, or you can be able to be a bit more of a grenade chucker and just demolish things, because in PvP, when you do self-res, you automatically have a flame shield, so blinding them really isn't going to be that effective. So my final verdict here, guys, is that in conclusion, I would give this exotic a 7 out of 10 for PvP and a 7.5 very nicely for PvE, a nice 7.5, just because of the fact that the blinding might come in handy for certain situations in like nightfalls or anything like that. So for you guys, if you guys think differently, you guys can test it out and see for yourself, but that's just from my research and my knowledge, that's what I would give it. So I think it falls in the tier 2 or the tier 3 Warlock exotics, and 1 being the highest. Well guys, I also think as well, before I leave here, to tell you guys, if Xur was to sell this for the next coming weeks, I would suggest to snag it if you can. But if you're short on coins and you're like a new player, I wouldn't suggest to get it, just because he might be selling some better in the later weeks. So yeah, that's really it, guys. I'll try to do as many of these reviews as possible, as many exotics that I get that are, I need new exotics. I really want to go ahead and really want that Hunter Celestial Hawk helmet. Oh, please RNG. I still have a few Prison of Elders. Guys, I'm also going to leave a few links below just to my other videos. That way you guys can check out my channel and just let me know you guys' suggestions on anything you guys want me to do. Well guys, that's really it for today. Thanks for watching, and until next time, laters.